very much. I think it also has to do with leadership recruitment strategy. As at the subnational, you need to hire people who would see you as the hirer and therefore subject to you and ready to serve you. That's key. And, most of the people who come out to say they want to be governors, they want to be this, they want to be that, like Malam said, some of them just want to be popular. You understand? But there are people who are coming into governance with clear plans. They have their clear plans, they have what they want to achieve, and they've set timelines and strategies for achieving those things. And that's why the people also have a big role to play. If someone is telling you that, oh, I'm going to put a school here, I'm going to build a very big hospital here, then we should start asking them, how do you want to achieve that? When do you want to achieve that? How are you going to get resources together to achieve that? We must begin to dive deeper into some of these conversations during campaigns. And that requires an informed population. A population that is not informed may not be able to take those leaders to task. So the disconnection that we are seeing today between the promises and the reality is because some of them came unprepared. They were not prepared for the job. They had no plans whatsoever. They only come out to promise the people they will do this and do that. And that's why you would see that in some states, I was part of the consultation from day one where my governor wanted to come, and we sat down and we said, okay, what are the things we want to achieve? At that level. Then we expanded the team. Okay, when we need people's intellectual resources in healthcare, we bring them in education, we bring them in. It's not just about, these are the things we want to do. How are we going to achieve it? Where are we going to get the resources to achieve it? And that's why you will see that in just 365 days in office, when the vice president came to Kogi State, he said, I am shocked. It's just 365 days. That is what you get when you plan before coming into office.
What happened before now?
Well, Kingsley Fanwo, listening to you talk about leadership recruitment strategy, and I'm thinking how the people can, play a role in terms of recruitment of their leaders, considering what is, looking at our electoral system. In fact, at the moment, some have said that away from INEC conducting elections, the courts now decide who lead, people. How can we get it right in terms of the recruitment process, just so that it's only those who are qualified, those who the people want, who have a plan, that eventually get the opportunity to lead them?
Yeah, it's a very simple thing, and it's not as bad as politicians would want to paint it. It is clear when you want to contest an election, to a very large extent, I think we need to give credit to the Independent National Electoral Commission. They've put in place a lot of modalities, a lot of processes that would give our elections a very big reflection of credibility and integrity. And then it now behoves on the people to decide. And how do you decide? You need to listen to them. You need to check their antecedents. It's not just about, I will do this, like I've said. It is about checking also the antecedent. How do you think? It's also about their personality. Malam was talking about the personality. The personality of the leader is also very key. Is it someone who keeps promises? Is it someone who is humble? You will see from the address of my governor on January 27th, 2024, he said, you hired me with your votes. I will listen to you and I will serve you. That's a very big commitment. And you would see that with his humility, he's serving with humility and honor. And that will percolate down to the people serving with him. You don't refer to my governor as governor in Kogi State. You call him the chief servant. He said everyone that he has hired to serve are servants. then he is the chief servant.
That's re-engineering the chief servant of Niger State.
The issue here is that you now have someone who is ready to serve the people. So the role that the people needs to play here is to look at all the people that would come out to say they want to be governor, they want to be local government chairman and all of that. Look at their antecedents. Look at their personality. Okay? When you look at this, then you make your own choice. It is our own choice. When they talk about vote buying, you know, it's something that is very unfortunate in our society, because they give you 10,000 naira, then you don't check any other thing. That 10,000 naira will not even last you for a day. So we need to be very deliberate. The electorate must begin to form a very solid group that will take decisions that will determine who becomes their leader. That's very key.